I'd wear this now, but I'm wanting to wear it on the weekend, so I don't want to get it like dirty or anything. Hello, welcome back to Collector Creations. It's another mail video. Huzzah! First off, I want to note this. This is a T-shirt I got. It says Lee Gambin rules because he does. It's purple with yellow text. Hooray! I love it. I saw Peter, who did the artwork for the X2 our video. He had one, different colours, and I got him to send me a link, and it's great. So I bought one. Just a nice way to commemorate a friend. Anyway, we'll start off with the stuff I got from Amazon, then we'll chuck into the imprint because there's a lot of imprint. I got a lot of imprint. Anyway, we'll start off with this one. This is the Criterion for I Walked with a Zombie, and my god, that is so reflective. The Seventh Victim. You might notice that A, it is region B, and B, not the 4K. I didn't want to get the 4K. This was like $30 odd, and the other one was like 50 odd, and I'm like, I'm saving $17 by getting non-4K discs, for one thing, of films that, despite the fact that, yes, there is a 4K for them, and it's nice that there is a 4K for them, a UHD, I should say, these are still 4K scans on Blu-ray discs, on a Blu-ray disc, in fact, just the one. I know, I just looked at it, I looked up the comparison, and from most of the reviews I saw, they were like, there wasn't a lot of extra detail. I don't know if they didn't even have HDR grading or anything, to my knowledge, so they were like standard dynamic range stuff, and I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to buy it, I might as well go with the standard Region B, version that's just still 4K digital restorations of both films with the audio commentaries and the essays and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff on this release, because it is Criterion. Of course, there's a lot of stuff on this release. So, yeah. I don't know. I just felt like I should clarify, not to mention the fact that it does come with a booklet, which is actually, you flip it, and it's got the other artwork. They do that intentionally because it's basically like, one essay, but then you get to the other one, suddenly it's upside down because you got to turn it around to actually read the rest. And there's a lot more about I Walked with a Zombie than there is on The Seventh Victim. But either way, got the artwork on both, which is really nice. It's a really interesting set. I'm not huge with this kind of set where they have like this emphasis on two different films on one disc, but the fact that they've put it all on one disc, which I imagine would be a BD50 because they're 4K scans and it's a buttload of special features. But yeah, they're also 69 minutes for one, 71 for the other. Guess what I'm watching tonight? And I finally caved. This was again like $25 or something because the Amazon Black Friday sales, hence why I got the Walk with a Zombie one. We have the first Omen. It came with a slipcover, which, I kind of actually did still want, because, let's be honest, why not? And it had really nice artwork, despite my finger spot on the front there. But yeah, I was wanting to wait for a 4K. They didn't do one, and even if they still do one, I only got it for $20 odd, so I can still give this to a friend if they really want it, because I really liked it when I saw it. Comes with the special features, the Director's Vision, Mystery of Margaret, and Signs of the First Omen. But yeah, because in Australia this had no release, because of course it is Disney, 20th Century Fox, whatever. But I'm happy to have it. Very happy to have it, because I really liked it. Definitely a lot better than Immaculate. But yeah, I watched it with my mates at the start of the year, and we're all like, damn, this is a good horror film. We're really surprised by how good this film is. Some excellent scenes in it. Amazing performance by the lead actress as well. So even if you're not a Omen fan, if you've never seen them, you don't need to. This one is a prequel. Hence, the first Omen. So whenever I said it to my mum, the first Omen was great, and she's like, yeah, it was. I'm like, you haven't seen it? She's like, yeah, I've seen the first Omen. I'm like, no, you're talking about the Omen. It's just called the Omen. This is the first Omen. Such a bad name for a movie. And the last one, this is actually from eBay. Return of the Vampire. This is actually in a different case because the case it came in was broken. Isn't that wonderful? This is a Scream Factory release. This is the Bela Lugosi Dracula film, but like the one where he comes back. And it has 3 different commentary tracks. It's Region A as well. I bought it because the new audio commentary, actually they're all new audio commentaries. The first one is by Lee Gambin, that's why I bought it. Then there's also one by author/film historian Gary Don Rhodes, and another one by historian Troy Howarth. 3 commentary tracks on a 70-minute long film. But 70 minutes, and you can watch it 4 times. The first time, and then with 3 other times of the commentary. That's crazy. This one was from JB. I have yet to take out its plastic because I don't yet know if I want to keep it. I say that in a deliberate way. It is in a violent nature. I loved this in the cinema. It was $18 on sale, and the sale ends this weekend. I'm like, I'll buy it. I don't want to buy it, but I will buy it only because I want to buy the US version because it comes with 3 hours of bonus features. But I'm like, look, just in case that never comes back into stock, at least I've got it. And it comes with the cast commentary, which still sucks that it's just that, but I still loved this film. It's one of my favorites of the year, so I'm like, I might as well buy it anyway, because worst comes to worst, I just give it to a friend, you know? And I got plenty of friends who like this movie, so no matter how it goes, I either keep it for myself or give it to someone else. But I don't plan to rewatch it anytime soon, and hopefully the US edition will become available again. I hope. I really do. I want that 3-hour cut. I want the 3 hours of bonus features. The rest of the back... Oh, shit! Fucking staring me in the face. I completely forgot that I bought this. Late Night with the Devil. I bought this as this flipped over artwork, so it doesn't have the what is it? MA15 sticker, you know. I bought this for, again, $18.89, whatever, on sale at JB, 30% off, because it comes with, on the special features, if it's gonna focus, I believe it's that one there. Yeah, the Night Owls broadcast cut, which is an hour and 10 minutes long. I watched it because I wanted to, even though I've got the bloody second sight 4K, so I did not need this, but I still wanted to buy that cut. It was really interesting. I think it's arguably better than the theatrical cut, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't completely land and stick to the bit, but I'm happy with it. So definitely worth checking out if you don't have it, because it's what you get on the VHS cut of the film. It's just that you didn't have to get the special VHS $150 set to get that cut. So I'm like, great, I'll get it while it's on sale. Easy peasy. And I still got the second sight 4K, so if I want to watch it on 4K, I can still do that. So yeah. The rest of this video is imprint, so let's see what we got. So these first 4 are from the website directly because, of course, they had their, you know, big Black Friday sale. This is Imprint Asia number 2, which I didn't have any of the Imprint Asia. I've rectified that. I now have number 1 as well, which you'll see in a minute. This is apparently the last... Well, it was written by Akira Kurosawa, but not directed by him because he died. You know, people do that. But it does have, you know, 1080p high-definition presentation, behind-the-scenes archival featurette, and theatrical trailer. But it's written by Kurosawa and directed by Kei Kumai. Apparently it's quite nice. At least visually it looks really interesting, and I really like Japanese cinema, so I'll take it. Sure, why not? Then we have United States of Leland, which I mostly got because of the cast, because I love... Jenna Malone. Jenna Malone? That's the one I was going to say. Kevin Spacey's a joke, but anyway. Good actor, just questionable ethical person. Anyway, we're not here to talk about ethics. Yeah, so still got to watch this at least. Still got to watch most of these. 2003, got some nice artwork to it, which is good. Again, 1080p, as well as audio commentary by film historian Scott Harrison. So not too much going on with it, but you know, you still get a DTS 5.1 and LPCM 2.0. It's an hour and 45 minutes. It's a drama. I'll take it. We'll see how it goes. It is an interesting cast. It's just in that early 2000s period where it's a big cast of mostly no names, but you know them all now. Like, I know, obviously, Don Cheadle, Ryan Gosling, Chris Klein, I don't think I know, Jenna Malone, Kevin Spacey, Michelle Williams. I know all those people, so yeah, be interesting to watch it. Then we have Strange Invaders, which apparently is a sequel to another Strange Thing film. Anyway, obviously Imprint did not get a release of that, which is disappointing. But I've still got this, which has the LPCM Mono 2.0. How about that? It has an audio commentary by co-writer / producer / director Michael Laughlin and co-writer Bill Condon, and Strange Films, the unfinished trilogy video essay by Jarek Kahan, as well as an isolated score. Now, Jarek Kahan's essays are fantastic, so I definitely know that he will dive into this with a lot of good detail. So I'm very interested to watch that after, because I haven't seen, the actual fucking first film. So, but at the same time, I'll take it, sure. It has interesting artwork and an interesting concept. I like this kind of sci-fi. The stuff that's like very 50s referential and whatever. We also have King of the Gypsies, which I only bought because Susan Sarandon's in it. It was also like $10 or something. They're all good prices and going out of print, so I figured why not. This one again, nice artwork in general. You get audio commentary by film historian / filmmaker Daniel Kremer. You get the Gadjo Splicers interview with the editor Paul Hirsch. Vintage interview with actor Eric Roberts, who I believe is the lead in the film. I have no idea. It doesn't actually have him as the lead written down here. So, introducing Eric Roberts. That's why. It was the last credit. And Trailers from Hell, we have a commentary on King of the Gypsies. But it's got an interesting cast. De Laurentiis produced it. You got Brooke Shields, Sterling Hayden, Shelley Winters, Susan Sarandon, Judd Hirsch, Annette O'Toole, Annie Potts. Oh my god. So, yeah, it is almost 2 hours long, so that's wonderful. But, good stuff. Then we got in today from JB, actually, because this was, again, part of the 30% off sale. I got Lost in the Stars, which is actually the first of the Imprint Asia line. I think I've got Hero as well, which I believe is part of the Imprint Asia line. This one I'd never heard of before. It's a 2023 film. I've literally just opened it for the first time. Really nice artwork. It is a Chinese drama. Apparently it's really good. It's got like annoyingly, but Rotten Tomatoes has it like 100%, so, I'll take what I can get. It sounds really interesting, so I figured why not. I think it was $25 in the end. But it doesn't come with any special features, it's just the film. So I was like, $25. Sure, why not? And it's out of print as well, so that's the main reason I got it. I figured it was better to get, the out of print, Asian cinema one while I could, because I don't want to have Asian cinema number 2 and not have number 1 and just annoy me like that, even though I don't even align the spines or anything. And then we have Face to Face, which is a Ingmar Bergman. I've seen, I think just one Ingmar Bergman before, maybe 2. Not very well versed in his cinema. But this is one that's not on the Criterion or anything. There's no Criterion release for this film. Special features wise, it has not too much. It is a 2019 restoration by Studio Canal, film commentary by film writer and historian Michael Brook, as well as The Silence, Face to Face, and Feminine Rage, video essay by film critic Kat Ellinger. So at least, that's always good. Kat Ellinger's great with her video essays, so I'm very happy about that. Man, that's very crinkly today, isn't it? But yeah, I mostly got it again because it was out of print. I tried getting it on the website during the sale. I ended up getting it for $20 at JB, so I was happy with that. It's got some nice artwork. I have heard good things. I looked up some reviews earlier, and I wasn't too interested when I initially got it. I was going to get it like a week ago at Chadston, and then I was just like, I got it now. I got it today. It's all good. And last but not least, which again, I just got, so I haven't even opened it yet, and this one I wasn't planning on getting at all. It was just there on the shelf, and I'm like, you know what? It actually sounds interesting. And what is usually an $80 set, I got down to $55. Imprint's TV Movie of the Week Collection 1, which means that I'll probably have to buy more of them, assuming I watch all of these. You got The Deadly Dream, Baffled, and Scream Pretty Peggy, which all sound really interesting because it has, as you see there, a lot of special features, which is very nice. So I'm very excited to dive into that. It also has this great thing on the back, which looks like a newspaper, to show you this is what's on at 10 o'clock featuring these actors. Here's an image from it, that kind of stuff. So I really like the design of the box. I think it's a really, really great choice. And of course, the kind of oldie TV static as well, which, if you've seen the intro to my goddamn channel in every single video, that's what this kind of stuff is based on. Sorry, no, that's what this is based on. It's based on this kind of stuff, like this TV static stuff. I don't know, who cares? Anyway, it obviously has the name all over the thing. So, and I like it too. It has like the TV screens showing you all the three names, but on the other side, it also has same TV screens, but it's showing you an image from each film, which is a different image to what is shown everywhere else. Let's look at them. The first one is The Deadly Dream. You get Lloyd Bridges and Janet Leigh, two actors I like. Isn't that great? You get a small array of special features on this one. 2K scan of the original 35mm negative by imprint. Very nice. Audio commentary by Amanda Reyes, Dan Budnick, and Nathan Johnson from the Made for TV Mayhem Show podcast. So, yeah, that's pretty good. It's also it's an hour and 13 minutes. It is 73 minutes because they're all made for TV movies. LPCM 2.0 mono, 4:3, 133 to 1. Got some images on the inside. No booklet or anything overtly fanciful, but at the same time, it has some interesting ideas for the show. So even if I only watch them all once, I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. This is Baffled, which is, probably the one with the most interesting artwork. Yeah, the insert stuff's not really worth showing off to a degree, but you do get a 2K scan, so it's a 1080p presentation from a 2K scan restored from the original 35mm elements by imprint. Option to view two versions, the extended cut in 166 to 1, which is the theatrical aspect ratio, or the short cut in 133 to 1, which is the TV aspect ratio. It doesn't actually tell me how long the difference is in terms of runtimes, which is interesting. Like, usually it would say down the bottom because it's just saying an hour and 36 minutes, so I don't actually know what the runtime for both cuts are. That's kind of annoying. Audio commentary by restorer Jonathan Wood and ITC historian Rick Davey from 2024. Psychic restoration, a look at the challenges overcome in the grading and restoration of this new imprint edition. Baffling durations, featurette on the film's runtime anomalies. Interesting. Which ratio? Featurette on the aspect ratio options. There's a fucking featurette on all the little things. Richard Hill in stereo, the Baffled theme. That's really interesting, plus a photo gallery. So, I don't know which one I'm going to watch. If you've seen it, let me know. But, yeah, that's questionable. I could watch the shorter cut, because it's shorter, and then watch the video essay talking about the difference, and then be like, interesting. And last but not least, we have Scream Pretty Peggy. I thought it was Scream Peggy Scream for a minute there. This is a high-definition presentation from 2K Scan. Audio commentary by film historians Steve Mitchell and Howard S. Berger. So, nothing too fanciful on this one in contrast to the other two. But, Betty Davis, she goes mad. Probably, can't go wrong. Well, as someone who was aiming for 500 films watched this year, this would make it a lot easier. Because they're all so goddamn short. I love it. Anyway, that is it for this weekend. I don't believe there's anything else. I don't think so. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time, where I should probably have the rest of my Black Friday stuff come in, because Amazon purchases, of course. And maybe a few things from eBay. Hopefully that's it. I don't want to be buying any more of this stuff. I want to give myself a break. It's mostly just because of the Black Friday sales and just getting these last little tidbits in before I call it quits for the rest of the year, he says, as December starts. Bye. See you next time.